James, we've become very good friends over the last few years, working with the filming and with UCCN. But you were the ideas behind UKUTV, our own Unitarian TV channel. How did that come about?
I was asked to go to Scotland and talk to the Scottish Unitarian Association about using technology in ministry. And whilst I was happy to go, I realised that I needed to do a lot of homework. And in doing that homework, I stumbled across webcasting. And what I saw was just fantastic, and there was just so many opportunities that I could see from what was available now, and what was available so easily, that I just thought we've got to exploit this, and of course realised that other churches and other organisations are doing the same, and it rather snowballed from there.
Yes, you came from the congregational point of view, and I came from the NUF, trying to reach people personally with filmed worship, and the two now seem to be coming together somewhat. And we've been training at the UCCN and today with AutoCue and how to present to a group of people. How do you think the media training has gone today, and who's actually been running it? Who's been leading?
The training today has been run by the Media Trust, who specialise in helping organisations with their media presence. It was wonderful. There was lots of tips, lots of ideas, lots of pointers. We had some experience of doing things today, and we worked out what we were doing right and what we were doing wrong. There were several ministers who were on the course, and they will go back, and when we go and film them at their place of worship, they will be better for today's training, and what the standard of what we will create will be better because of what's happened today.
Will there be follow-ons?
Yes, what we're aiming to do is to repeat the core important parts of what we learnt today at the next UCCN. So because there was a limited number of places on today's courses, what we'll do is we'll do it at UCCN, which is where effectively there is no limit. So we'll hopefully get more ministers and worship leaders coming on the training so they can learn how to present themselves on film in a better way. Where
can people get the details for the UCCN weekend?
They can get it by going to the website uccn.org.uk, and there's a fair amount of information about all the workshops that we're doing at the next conference in November.
Yes. UKUTV, do we have a presence on Facebook or?
Yes, we have a presence on Facebook there, and what we try and do is when there's significant events, keep people up to date, our followers up to date with what's actually happening. So for example, 2 weeks ago when we were at Fuse, we've put some images on there and some links to some of the video that's already available. And then last weekend when we were at Sevenoaks, we put some images of that on there as well, and again links to the video that we've created from that trip. So excellent. Anybody going onto Facebook and searching on UKUnitarianTV will find us.
Can I say then that UKUTV is quite an exciting project to work on?
I think it's fantastic, and it's excited lots of people. Strangely, for a Unitarian project, it's had money donated without even asking for it, which it must be a first, and it's excited lots of people.
But we could do with some more finances, presumably. From any individual who wants to sponsor us, we would appreciate that.
Of course we will. What we're finding is that to do things well costs money. You can do things badly quite cheaply, but most of the stuff that we want to do well is costing more money. We've invested in a camera that costs $2,500, and to some people spending that sort of money on a video camera is ludicrous, but we've already seen what the effect of that is. We could do with a second camera for the south, and then to film a congregation properly you really need at least 2 of those. So the money that we're getting in we can invest, and there's tangible evidence of the quality that we can produce from that investment. So yes, we will be putting out an appeal very soon for more funding, because virtually the sky's the limit. We haven't wanted funding till now because we haven't actually had the financial situations in place, which is where we can exploit things like gift aid. But that is changing very soon.
Excellent. So we've got a great future together.
I think it's amazing. And what you've talked about is that the crossover between the objectives of UKUTV and the NUF are so similar that working together just means the fact that we're producing stuff that we can both use, and it's just pooling resources and time and energy and working with people that actually are lovely to work with and also have such similar objectives.
Well, James, thank you, and I'm looking forward to working with you for many years to come.
And there we are.